Shalom Malachium. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Makar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all the Akim out there that's doing the work in sincerity and charity with humiliation all across the four winds. To you I salute. This is the brother Yahshua from the GMS Bombers Camp, back at you with a brief spiritual hydration. And I was doing some reading last night and I'm meditating, and I came across this precept here in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10. And starting at verse 9, it says, "Whoso removeth stone shall be hurt therewith, and he that cleaveth wood shall be endangered thereby. If the iron be blunt, and he do not whet the edge, then must he put to more strength. But wisdom is profitable to direct." And most I put it in my spirit, imagine you have a sword or an axe, and you're trying to cut down a tree, right? The more you try to chop that tree, the more fatigue you'll get. It's tedious, right? And it may start to work you out, and then you try to swing harder and swing harder and swing harder, but all you're doing is overexerting yourself and working yourself hard, right? But instead of doing that, why not stop, sharpen your blade, and then after you sharpen your blade, your cuts will go deeper. They'll be more clean, more precise, and more efficient, so you wouldn't have to put as much effort into the swing, and eventually you'd get through it, right? When you think about that, the tree is likened unto our trials and tribulations, right? And the axe is the way how we deal with it. Some trials and tribulations you can get through it in one swoop, and others take time and effort to get through it. When you try to swing harder, that's likened unto you leaning onto your own understanding. You're trying to forcibly force your way through that trial and tribulation, whether it be by financial means or whatever means you forcibly use to get through it. The only thing you end up doing is hurting yourself in the process, and you probably still wouldn't get through it, right? But when you stop and you sharpen your edge, that's like unto you turning to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You sharpening your way of thinking. You sharpening the way how you approach that situation. And after you turn to the Most High for that counsel, once you get that godly counsel, now you're able to get through that trial and tribulations a bit easier. You see, you're able to cut deeper. You're able to go further with little to no effort, right? And that's the same way how it is with this truth. When you have this truth, you have to constantly sharpen your edge, because every day you chopping something down. Every day you going through a trial and tribulation. So you have to keep your mind sharp. You can't try to force your way through this thing, because this thing is not done with force. When it comes to this truth, boy, ain't really none of us ask for this, The Most High give this to us, boy. We were chosen to do this work. You see, boy, when you think about it, when you used to live back in the world, when you think in times past, you used to go through life willy-nilly. You thought you were happy. The things what you were indulging in, you thought you were happy doing that. But when the Most High gave you this gift, this peaceable fruit, when you look at your times past, you disgusted at it, because you say to yourself, "Mother flip, I can't believe I thought I was happy doing this wicked shit." You see? Because in a wicked world, it is the righteous that is called wicked, right? We didn't ask for this. The Most High chose us to do this work. And because he chose us to do this work, and he gave us this gift, he gave us this axe, we have to constantly sharpen it. We have to constantly be on top of the game, because every day is a trial and tribulation. You see how? If the iron be blunt, and he do not whet the edge, and whet means to sharpen, then must he put to more strength, meaning you got to try harder. But wisdom is profitable to direct. Wisdom will tell you, boy, you trying to force this way, and it ain't gonna fucking work. Force not the course of the river. You have to sharpen your edge. You see? Yeah, you didn't ask for this, but it was given unto you. And because it was given unto you, in order for you to sharpen it, You have to ask for more wisdom. You see? When the Most High, when you pray to the Most High for something, when the Most High give you something, you have to try hard, you have to pray to keep it. You see? Because if the Most High give you a gift, the only way he can take that from you is if you don't appreciate that gift, if you don't take care of that gift that he gave you. You see? If the Most High bless you with wisdom and you go against the grain and you go against him, he take it away. That's how we see many of men bugging out. Because why? The Most High gave them the gift and then they took it away. And then he took it away. Because of why? Their negligence. You see? All of us here, we hoping to be part of the elect. The elect is already chosen. You know? The elect has been chosen from the beginning of the earth. You see? But at the same time, you still have to do your due diligence to make your call in an election sure. You see? But I can wet your edge, sharpen yourself. Don't try to forcibly get your way through these things. These trials and tribulations, they come in daily. You have to exercise faith over fear. You have to exercise wisdom. You see? You have to exercise your body. You know, you have to be physically, mentally, emotionally ready for the times to come, because Jacob trouble will not be a walk in the park. I tell you that. You know, the Most High can guide us through it, but you have to have faith over fear. It wasn't given to us, Akim, but we were chosen for this. With that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Makar Kadash, Wa Abad Bol, Shalom, and Akim, we almost hold you. Shalom.